Thank you, sir.
Okay. Hi, good evening, everybody. By the way, Adrian, this is Pal Ji. Pal Ji, this is Adrian.
Hi, how are you, Adrian?
Hi.
Ah,
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
uh,
nice to meet you too.
put on your spec
Thank you,
lah.
sir.
See, I think the what is coming in already. Yeah, you.
Right.
Uh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. All right. Pal Ji, do, do you want to take over or you want me to start?
Yeah, please start. Please start. I'm
Sorry.
just here as an observer today, and if you need any help, then
Yeah.
I will pitch in and I will share whatever I can. No worries.
Okay. Okay. All right. Adrian, can you see the share screen, Adrian?
Yeah, can.
Yeah,
Okay, good. Good.
perfect.
Pauji, your side, perfect, yeah? All right.
Perfect.
Okay,
Thank you.
good evening, everybody. Okay, basically, we're coming back to from high blood pressure to high bank balance in 188 days. All right. So investing in your full ebook publishing package of your choice for only $18,888 one time and earn $11,333 again and again when you refer other people for the same unlimited times forever. Okay. Table of content basically that we have covered section 1 advertisement, right, with the link below, basic sales script with the link as well, and also a conversation between two wise men about the system. Then 4, we have covered the first 10 ballistic language patterns, all right, plus 2 bonus ones. And section 5, cause of procrastination and a wake-up call. All right, today because all right, let me introduce Adrian to the team first. Adrian, I know Adrian through last year, right? Adrian and I we met last year at the what they call at the securities
Not last year. Not last year.
a year before.
Last 3 years.
Last 3 years. Time flies, I forgot, sorry. So I
Last
know Adrian. Adrian is well versed in what you call in armory. Okay. He's a shooting instructor. He
not not
basically
not 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 a shooting instructor. I'm
uh,
actually a firearms trainer.
firearms
The
trainer. My apologies.
instructor is just to shoot. But for me, I actually teach them how to drive the gun.
Okay. All right.
Um,
So now the reason why I'm bringing Adrian here because Adrian have ideas of businesses that he wants to what you call elaborate and expound on and so thus I think that with the team here we'll be able to give him some idea about how to go about doing it. All right. Pauji, do you want to chip in?
Yeah, well, Adrian, it's a pleasure to meet you. Actually, it's very nice to hear about your expertise too. And I guess the whole idea is if you go up to the very first page and the second page where you were seeing, what do you call that? Yes, maybe the title. This is a good example of what we are doing. You see, when Mr. LeowBao joined us, he had basically the desire to lower his high blood pressure and achieve high bank balances. So what we are doing with him is basically developing a program that's going to guide him step by step on how do you maintain a balance in your blood pressure, lower it down to the right levels, but more importantly, in terms of financial growth, which is his also, you can say, main objective in joining the program. We want to bring him to high bank balances. Now, when he filled up his forms, of course, there are some things that maybe he would like to share. And if he tells you what his goals are, amazing. Mr. LeowBao, would you like to share that in this meeting? Or if it's private, you can say, no, 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 I don't want
No,
to
no, no,
share.
no, no. You go ahead. You go ahead. Yeah, because it's more important for Adrian to. I mean, we try to find out. Adrian has filled in the form. I think that maybe it's a bit too late for what they call top lawyers to actually do the analysis and all that. All right. So maybe I'll try to arrange Adrian to come in again so that we have a better idea of his form and thus better able to guide him.
Okay, good. So if you have submitted the form, since the representatives from TopLawyer.AI are also on this call, um, would you let me see? Can you do me a favor? If you have submitted it, I will check with them too after this call, and then they would be able to advise me on what are the next steps for Adrian. But go down to the blue words, the one that's the subtitle of your book. Wonderful. So just to give you an idea, an overview, Adrian, this is where you will be helped based on whatever you were filling up in the form. And I think you went through all the questions. Did you do that, Adrian?
Yes.
Wonderful. So basically, the objective of this entire exercise is to come out with a manual, you can say, or what we call the full ebook publishing package. Now, based on that, we are going to extract all the knowledge, all the, you can say, experience and the wisdom that you have, whether it is in you were mentioning something about the armory and helping people in all those things. Maybe basically that could be the one, or it could be other problems in your life that you have that you want to solve, or there could be other goals in your life that you want to achieve. Now, because I haven't seen the form, neither has Robert at Top Lawyer given us a summary to see how we can proceed. Maybe in the next call tomorrow, we will have a clearer picture once I get a follow-up report based on what you have submitted. But what is the whole objective is that we will publish the book. Now, what do I mean by the whole package? Is that it's not just a product called a book, but everything that you have in your life experience will be in that you can say manual of success, which is the full ebook publishing package. Based on that, we will train you to come up with 3 hours coaching sessions, 2 days trainings, and 1 week boot camps, because this is where you not only make money from your ebook and the sales of the ebook, like Mr. LeowBao's mission when we were discussing with him is to have a bestseller ebook, which means he wants to sell at least 1 million copies. Say wow.
Wow.
Wow. So that is Liao Bao's goal, and that's exactly what we are doing. So the book that you're looking on the screen today, it is just the first 6 chapters. It is being developed. It will go on under development for the next 188 days. Say wow.
Wow.
So the whole process is a 188-day process where we will go in detail, step by step, to extract that knowledge that you have, that experience, that wisdom, and then come out with a legacy that will outlive even you. Good books that were written hundreds of years ago, even until today, they are being used in terms of guidance for the next generation and the next generations. But it's not just for guidance, it also creates a stream of income. And I'm not sure, Mr. Adrian, how financially free you are, how financially independent you are, how financially abundant you are. But are finances one of your other goals?
Yeah.
Yes. So wonderful. That's a very good answer. So number one, you will not only have your legacy being created for you, we will basically do what's called an authoritative branding for you. That AdrianTan will be remembered for the rest of eternity as a man who had expertise in, and then fill in the blank. Now, which I don't know yet because I haven't seen your forms. You know what I'm saying?
Adrian,
Yeah.
Adrian,
So do you
Adrian
want
has
to
written, sorry, Pal Ji. Adrian has written for the Malaysian government on the what they call the guidelines and all that. So he is one of those called tactical expertise when it comes to
which is that is under confidential.
See, like LeowBao, you just
doesn't
let out
matter
the
lah.
cat.
Yeah,
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. No, Mr. Adrian, the good news is whatever you have confidential and you can say you have signed the documents to say I will not reveal, those things will not be in all these publications that we come out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, understand.
Yeah, so basically it's a 188-day journey at the least, and we will only be publishing at the end of the day whatever you feel comfortable with. And if there are things that you feel like, oh no, Palji, this is something that shouldn't be out there in the world, then those things won't go out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Listen.
So basically the objective is, if one of the basic things is we are creating that authority for you, which you already do have to the extent what I just heard. If you have worked with the government and if you're advising them, if you have written, you can say documents and articles for them, then in a way you already are an authority in your field. But the next step is called branding you that the rest of the world today and in the years to come, if that is your desire, will be able to see you as that authority, as a branded expert, so that your credibility will help you to join our universities as departmental heads, or even have the full expert status to go out there to do independently the 3 hours coachings, the 2 days training, and the 1 week boot camps. Do you see what I mean?
Yes, understood.
Yes, and the other reason for doing this is what's called financial reward. So when I asked you that question about your financial independence, your financial, you can say, abundance, if a person feels that I do not have enough of what I want, then look at the screen. What we are inviting you for is as little as only US $18,888 one time. You will have the ability to earn 11,333 US dollars again and again when you refer other people for the same kind of projects. And it is unlimited times forever. Sewa.
Wow.
Wow. So in the 188 days, the main objective, number one, is to extract that knowledge, that wisdom, that expertise, that the authority building, the branding, the credibility, the departmental head status, the expert status, so that maybe the fastest we can do that, we can immediately within that same $188 start to conduct 3 hour coachings and the 2 days trainings and the 1 week boot camps all over the world based on the contents of the book that we co-author together. You know what I'm saying?
Understand.
Yeah, so this co-authoring can be you yourself writing the entire book and saying, Pal Ji, LeowBao, thank you so much for this good idea. I will now go into my cave and I will just write the book for the next 6 months or 1 year or 2 years, and I'll get back to you guys, and then we can go to the next step. That is the first option where you're totally independent of LeowBao and myself. However, some people feel that, oh my God, all these years, I really, really, really couldn't do it. I don't think I can do it in the next 6 months to 1 year or 2 years anyway. You know what I mean, guys?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so the second alternative is where we talk about doing a co-authorship with Top Lawyer, and they will be the publishing team who will actually help you to write everything. So even today's call, the reason it is recorded, it's because their whole team doesn't join us at every call, but they listen to these recordings, and then based on whatever you filled up in the Royal Ambassadorship form, number one, and number two, based on these kind of daily recordings, they are able to help you to write a book and ask another million questions that will help them to write the next chapters and next chapters. And you will also contribute so much more. So at the end of the day, it is called a co-authorship because this is a book by, let's say, 2 or 3 people. Number one, AdrianTan, who is the expert in this field. Number two, Mr. LeowBao, who connected us to Mr. AdrianTan, who is the authority and the branded expert. And number three, maybe myself or other mentors, coaches, and experts who will join us from Top Lawyer. So it's called a co-authorship. Are you with me there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
At this point, Mr. LeowBao, you can open up TopLawyer.AI, the website. So we can also share a little bit about the 3-person billion-dollar company. Are you able to change the tab, sir?
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a minute.
Thank you, sir. And Adrian, while he's doing that, do you have any questions so far for whatever I've shared?
I'm still observing, actually.
Okay, no problem. But please feel free to interrupt at any time. Any question comes into your mind, because this is not a one-way lecture that Mr. LeowBao or me are supposed to give. It's actually an interactive session. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes, sir. So what you're seeing on your screen right now, if you don't have a question, before that, LeowBao, do you want to add anything else? Maybe I missed out on?
No, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, so Mr. Adrian, what you're looking at is the platform that we use. It's called TopLawyer.AI. And the goal and the objective is building 3 persons billion-dollar companies. So in our particular project, the 3 persons are going to be yourself, number two, Mr. LeowBao. And like I said, it could be either I am going to be the third person, or Top Lawyer may say, no, Palji, we have another different expert who will come in, and that person will be the 3 person. But our collective goal is going to build a a billion-dollar company around whatever the book and the 3 hour coaching and the 2 days what do you call that, trainings and the 1 week boot camp. So yes, you can go down a little bit more, Mr. LeowBao. You were actually doing the correct thing. There you go. Can you see? No, the 3 hour coaching is good enough. No, that's good enough. Just that's right. So basically what you're looking at is the 3 options that will be always presented to anybody who joins this program. So for example, tomorrow, Tom, Dick, and Harry want to also learn about your expertise. They can either start with the 3 hours and then upgrade to the 2 days and 1 week boot camp, or they can say, no, I think I really want to become an expert and I want to sign up for the full package. And that's another option. As example, if you go down a little bit, Mr. LeowBao, you will see as an example, like the very first book on the left, it's called The Top 10 Trends of the Next Decade. We snooze, we lose. I'll take 30 seconds to tell you about this book so you get an idea. In this book, we talk about what are the technologies that are coming up in the next 10 years, including artificial intelligence to blockchain technologies, the future of money, Sewa cryptocurrency assets, to number 4, big data, or what's known as data analytics. Number 5, digital marketing, direct selling, also digital commerce, or what people call e-commerce in different countries. The next one is all about fintech. And number 9, if I'm counting correctly, it's all about quantum computing. And number 10 are the governmental policies and the regulations around these top 10 trends of the next decade. If we snooze, we lose. So at the bottom of this book on the left side, you see one big picture. That's my picture because I was basically the one when I joined. I'm the expert in this field, as my degrees and everything was in computer engineering from the very start, from one of the top 30 universities in the world, NTU, Nanyang Technological University. I'm not sure whether you've heard about this. And we learned about artificial intelligence back then. And then I was headhunted to AT&T for my 6 months of attachment from the university itself and AT&T to basically talk about and develop artificial intelligence tools long time ago. Although today these tools are coming to the forefront. You know what I mean, everyone?
Yep.
Yep. And in terms of my corporate experience with the Marriotts, the Anantaras, the AIA and Prudential, and a lot of other companies, I'm not here to impress you with my credentials, but it's to impress upon you that whatever knowledge I had, whether it was in the IT field or marketing or sales or you can say branding and promotions and advertising and everything else, even in terms of therapy, my very first PhD was started in the American Pacific University, Hawaii, in certified clinical hypnotherapy and things like that. All that had been extracted by Top Lawyer and put into this book that you're seeing on the left side. Now I hope you're getting an idea of what I'm talking about.
Yes, understand.
Yes, and even if I choose not to come on the call today, other people who have bought a copy of this book can also be trained and certified as trainers based on the material that I wrote there. And they can also start to do the 3-hour coaching, the 2 days trainings, and the 1-week boot camp, even in my absence, and make a lot of money based on information they extracted from my many years of experience. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, understand.
Yes, but I don't actually need to be there, and I'm still making money because that's where you can say my book is selling 24 hours a day. I can be sleeping, I can be on holiday, I can be anywhere around the world, and I can be sitting at the beach today talking to you right now on this call. It doesn't matter because LeowBao said, I need help. I'm doing a talk or a call with AdrianTan. Can you please come and assist? And that's all I come and do, because now my objective in life is to help other people people like Mr. LeowBao to become financially independent. And when you look at his form, and if you understand his form, whatever the figures he has given there, a lot of people will say, oh my God, I don't believe he will be able to do it. But because we have a systematic, step-by-step sure success system, we will make sure that we apply the strategies for scalability, systematic growth for Mr. LeowBao to help him achieve the objectives that he has written in his form. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes, and in the same way, the moment your form is submitted, the next call, it's going to be AdrianTan call number 2, and we will be not talking about all these introductions to the project, but we will be going deeper into what you have filled up in the form, where I hope you focus a lot about the problems that you're facing in your life, because if we don't know what are the problems a person faces, we can't help them. Number 2, I hope you focus on what are your goals and desires and your needs and your wants, that Pal Ji, I really want to achieve A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And that particular form, we only used to give to people who came for the 3-hour coaching, which means they paid $388 first. And then they were given the form. But now that form has been given to you by Mr. LeowBao because he's sponsoring you, that you don't actually have to pay. So if you have already submitted the forms, but after this call, you have even more ideas that are coming to your mind, please feel free to resubmit a second form, a third form, with even more details than the first form that you submitted before this call. Are you with me there, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. So then that will help you to do what you're seeing at the center of the screen, which is called full ebook publishing package. And our promise is you will only pay once in your life at that $18,888 price, but we will do 3 things for you. Number 1, we will focus on doing what's called break even. Break even means to help you get back your $18,888 as soon as possible. Will that be a good goal for all 3 of us?
Yes.
Yes, I would, if it would be.
Yes. And Mr. LeowBao, you can open up the calculator in your next tab, because the next part, you know what I'm going to do. Or you can do it for him and explain.
Okay, can you see the calculator?
First goal,
can you see
sorry, sir?
Can you see the calculator?
No, sir, I can't see the calculator. I think you got to do it on the tab like I suggested yesterday.
Yeah. Hold on, give me a minute.
Yeah, so open that up on a different tab. I think it's called an online calculator. Use the one that has the biggest display. So while I explain to Mr. AdrianTan. So Mr. AdrianTan, the first goal will be Mr. LeowBao and I will not sleep, right, Mr. LeowBao?
Yeah.
Until you get back your 18,888. Say I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can see the calculator, Mr. LeowBao. You can type the word 18,888.
18,888, huh?
Yes, that is the first goal to break even. Is that a good idea, Mr. AdrianTan?
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone, please ignore the advertisements. These are not from us. This is because he's opening up a Google calculator.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Number 2, the second goal is, how many digits is this figure 18,888?
5.
5 digits. So, Mr. LeowBao, you want to take over and explain why you are multiplying by 5?
Multiplying by 5 because it's 5 digit. 18,888 multiplied by 5. So you get 94,440.
And that will be our collective second goal, that Mr. LeowBao and Pal Ji will not go to sleep until you reach $94,440 in your personal e-wallet first, and then from your personal e-wallet into your personal bank account. Sewa.
Wow.
Wow. So I repeat again, the first objective is to break even, because any businessman knows, if I've invested $1 million in buying a franchise for McDonald's, how fast will I get back my capital $1 million? Am I right?
That's correct.
That's right. And then the second goal is, because you invested a 5-digit number, we will reward you with what we call the Future of Money Sewa Cryptocurrency Assets, or T-Form Sewa card, which will go into your personal e-wallet, not LeowBao's, not mine, not anybody else, but it will be your personal e-wallet. the figure will show $94,440. And then to convert that from your e-wallet into your personal bank account, not Mr. LeowBao's, not my bank account, not even Top Lawyer's bank account, but your personal bank account will be our goal number 2. Are you with me there, sir?
Yes.
And then the third one, which is the last goal, is hopefully within the same 188 days, we can achieve the goal that you have written in the Royal Ambassadorship form that you filled up. So I don't know what that goal is yet. Hopefully, if they can do the analysis and send me a report back by today or tomorrow, by tomorrow's call, then we can go deeper into what your goals are. But do you feel comfortable on the phone to share right now on this call what your big financial goal is?
9 million.
5 million. Did I hear that correctly?
9 million.
9 million. Okay. Mr. LeowBao, are you able to hear that figure?
9 million. Is it dollar or ringgit?
USD.
Okay, dollar.
Okay, very good. I like both of you asking this right question, because from now on, everything that we discuss in this call will be always in US dollars. Are we okay with that, everyone?
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Because TopLawyer.AI only works in US dollars. Number 2, we get tomorrow, you can, Mr. AdrianTan, introduce someone from Philippines or from China or from Singapore or any other country. Even they will have to get used to the idea that we are always going to work in US dollars, because it's a global currency anyway right now. Correct?
Yep.
Yes, correct.
Correct. So basically, those are our 3 goals. Mr. LeowBao, please put 9 million on the calculator right now, so we can all see visually that that is his third and the ultimate goal. Now, LeowBao, can I just check with you what you filled up in the form? You don't have to say the number on this call if you don't want to, or you can say that number if you want to. Is 9 million bigger or smaller than your goal?
Smaller.
Smaller. So do you get an idea, Mr. LeowBao, how many AdrianTans will you need to help before you reach your goal? Now do you understand why this call is so important?
Okay.
Okay, so please understand, I like the fact that you laughed. You did not say that number. I respect your privacy. I will not repeat that number, but I hope you understand now what we are doing here. That Mr. AdrianTan has to be helped day and night from today onwards, should he choose to join us.
Okay.
Because you need to help a certain number, that's basically your financial goal, Mr. LeowBao, divided by 9 million. Then you will know how many AdrianTans I need to help. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Any questions, anybody?
Most probably his will be 100, Adrian.
Sorry, sir, that was a little bit too soft. I didn't hear that.
100 million. He said 100 million.
No.
Oh,
His will be
you have
probably,
revealed that number on the phone call finally. Congratulations. Okay, so quickly, let's now, since everybody has already revealed their numbers, I will also reveal my number. My goal, Mr. AdrianTan, is $500 million, because the government of Singapore says that if you want to be the president of Singapore, to qualify to run for those elections, there are 4 ways. And one of the 4 ways is to have a company with shareholdings worth 500 million that I have to be the CEO of for 3 to 6 years. Sewa.
wow.
So in simple terms, let me now break down this goal so we can actually come towards the conclusion of this call. So in my case, I need to help 5 Mr. LeowBaos. Otherwise, I'll never achieve my financial goal, which is 500 million, because Mr. LeowBao's goal is 100 million. Do you see that simple maths there?
Understand.
And you can check with Mr. LeowBao day and night for the last 1 year, even when he disappeared for many months. But when he came back, at least for the last 1 week, day and night, 24/7, I've been there at his call. We have been doing these recordings. We have been doing his trainings, and part of the book is already completed in less than a week. Sewa.
Wow.
Because I cannot sleep, according to the teachings of my mentors and my guides and coaches and TopLawyer.AI, that I cannot sleep until I help 5 Mr. LeowBaos.
Okay.
Now, Mr. LeowBao, please type in 100 million on the calculator.
Okay.
Divide by 9 million, which is Mr. AdrianTan's goal, because with that, we will understand what we are actually 3% billion-dollar company doing.
Yeah, by
Right. This is my goal. Explain what you have just typed in.
900 million is my goal. All right. So Adrian Tan's goal is 9 million. So I divide by 9 million. I have to help 11.11 Adrian Tan. Similar
There's no 11.11. Say I will help 12 Adrian Tans.
Right. Equivalent to Adrian Tan's goal. All right.
Yes, you need to help 12 such people. Say wow.
Wow.
Wow. So now help me understand one thing. If it's a 188-day program, which is about 6 months, the question is Monday or today, sorry, today is Tuesday, isn't it?
Yep.
So let's dedicate Tuesday as his starting day on the 11th of or 12th of
12th of
November, if my
November.
date is correct, right?
Yeah. 12th
Yeah,
November.
so basically for 188 days from the 12th of November, you and I are going to be focused on helping Mr. Adrian Tan to achieve his 9 million goal. Save out.
Wow.
Now, if you can dedicate more time every day, yes, we will work even 1 hour a day with each one of your Adrian Tans, which means 12 hours a day. We got to help 12 different Adrian Tans with the same 9 million goal. And that's how you will achieve your 100 million in the next 6 months. Save out.
Yes, wow.
So today's call, it's not just focused on Mr. Adrian Tan, but by helping 12 Mr. Adrian Tans with a $9 million goal each, Mr. LeowBao will reach his goal of $100 million. Do you see the two people who are going to be very happy?
Yes.
And by me helping both of you, plus me helping not only both of you, but 5 other LeowBaos, which means 60 other Adrian Tans, I will reach my $500 million goal, which the government of Singapore says, if you really want to be the president of Singapore, you got to show us that you are the CEO of such a company. Save out.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so this you can Google. These are all open information. That's why there was nothing for me to hide. For the last 15 years, I've been involved in political life in Singapore. And I qualified for the previous goal because it was only 100 million directorship in a company with 100 million paid up capital. But in the last few years, they have changed from 100 million to 500 million. So now even I have to restart again. And I hope you understand where we are going with this project.
Yes, understand.
Yes, so in the last 5 minutes that we have, LeowBao, all back to you, or Mr. Adrian Tan, do you have any questions now?
Not yet.
So,
Not
okay.
yet?
No. Adrian, why don't we do it this way? Tomorrow we come back again with because your top lawyer would have done your analysis. Then
Yeah, correct.
can go through that tomorrow. What say you?
Correct. Yeah, that would be better.
Okay. So I tell you what, tomorrow we'll see you at the same time, 9:15.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, and one more request, small request, Mr. LeowBao, if you can form the Telegram group for us, the 3 of us, even in the middle of the night, Adrian, if you have a question, you can't sleep, and suddenly you wake up and you go, wait, hold on, they said something which I'm not sure about. Feel free to type in the 3-way group that Mr. LeowBao will form for us in Telegram.
Do you have Telegram, Adrian?
Sorry,
no.
sir?
Can you download Telegram?
I don't download that Telegram.
You cannot.
I cannot.
Okay, never mind. Then can you form a WhatsApp group, please?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. So, Mr. Adrian, the point is that even in the middle of the night or middle of the day tomorrow, or anytime you have questions, please type in the group and either one of us will respond. And if I am too busy, Mr. LeowBao will respond. And if LeowBao, you don't know the answer, you can add to his question and say, actually, I also was thinking about it and I've got another thing to add. And then you can add another question. You know what I'm saying?
Understand.
Yes.
And if I don't know the answer, I'll get top lawyer and my mentors to get involved. Otherwise, I will answer it for you. So when I'm answering to Adrian Tan, actually, it's free coaching for LeowBao. And when I'm answering to LeowBao, it's free coaching for Adrian Tan.
Okay.
Understand.
but don't add anyone else. The 3-person group must be focused on Mr. Adrian Tan only. So later on, make me admin. I'll change the name to the accordingly because I don't have Adrian's number. That's why I can't form that group now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing it now.
Yeah. And then the last thing also, do you have Facebook, sir, Mr. Adrian Tan?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Then please form another 3-way group, LeowBao, on Facebook Messenger and send him my profile so you can also add me. Later on, if WhatsApp is down, at least we got a second backup Facebook Messenger.
Okay, I got to get his Facebook.
Okay.
Later. Okay.
Yeah, so usually Telegram is the most stable, but otherwise, no worries. Facebook Messenger is very good too, and WhatsApp is very good. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
All right. So thank you, Adrian. And it was a pleasure to meet you.
See you tomorrow, Adrian.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Right.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Good
Bye-bye.
night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, sir. Bye-bye, LeowBao.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wait, get out. Get out. Adrian, lock out first, Adrian. Okay, done. Hold on, Oh, no.
Actually, LeowBao, you can stop recording first and then end meeting for all.
Hold on. I'm trying to can't find usually I don't know what the hell is happening. Hold on, 1 minute.